Have you ever seen the sun shining in the daytime? It's so hot and bright, isn't it? Here, you see the sun is rising slowly and towards the noon, just like it is overhead during the noon. So you see it's coming here just overhead, and this is the time when it is the brightest. See, it's taking its position slowly, and it is so bright, shining. But what exactly is happening? It looks like it's getting covered by something. Actually, it's almost 50% covered, and now more than that. And it's completely getting covered, and the light is decreasing, and suddenly it's completely dark, just like nighttime. And now, again, slowly it is coming back. So what exactly is happening here? In the broad daylight, suddenly the sun went away for some seconds. What exactly happened? Well, this is what is called an eclipse. So an eclipse is when one heavenly body partially or completely covers another heavenly body from view, then it is called an eclipse. Now here in this case, the sun is getting covered or eclipsed. That's why we call it the solar eclipse. Well, fascinating, isn't it? But always it wasn't that fascinating. Our ancestors did not understand the true nature of eclipse, and they were afraid of it. When the solar eclipse happened, they thought that their king would die and it would bring bad omen to them. And that's why they were really afraid of a solar eclipse. Not only that, some believed that a demon is trying to swallow the sun. Even in Hindu customs, it is believed that a huge demon is actually eating away the sun. And that's why a solar eclipse happens. That's what they believed. But there were some who were really interested in what exactly is the reason of the solar eclipse. These people tried to study the sun and other stars and understand why an eclipse happens. And in times to come, when we had lots of new technology and rockets and space stations, we were able to understand why the solar eclipse happens. So the solar eclipse happens when the moon comes in the way of sun's light, which reaches us. And when the moon partially or completely covers the sun, that is what we call the solar eclipse. So what exactly happens in the solar eclipse? Well, you see, the moon has come between the sun and the earth. But moon is very small compared to both the sun and the earth. As a result, its shadow cannot cover the entire earth. It only covers a small portion of the earth. And the solar eclipse happens for only this portion of the earth, or maximum this portion of the earth. So what are these two portions? Well, this is the darkest part of the shadow, and this is a bit light part of the shadow. So let's understand what these are. So when the moon covers the sun from our view, so the darkest part of the shadow creates this sort of a view, and the lighter parts create all this sorts of views, right? So this eclipse happens only for a few minutes. That's because both the moon and the earth are constantly moving. The earth is revolving around the sun and the moon is revolving around the earth. So this shadow of moon is on earth only for few minutes. And after that, they both move away from that place, and then the solar eclipse does not happen. So this is how shadow of moon falls on earth for a few minutes, and see, it is quickly moving away. This is what happens during an eclipse, that is a solar eclipse. So you see shadow of moon falling on earth, and the portions where the shadow is falling, those portions of earth experience a solar eclipse. So next question arises is that why don't we have a solar eclipse every month? Because the moon is constantly revolving around the earth. There is a reason for that. The reason is that you see, when the moon revolves, sometimes it is higher because it is wobbling. Sometimes it is higher and sometimes it is lower. It's not always revolving in a straight path. And when it is just right, that is just in between earth and sun, at that time the solar eclipse happens. As we can see here, the moon is not revolving round the earth as we would see it normally, that is in a straight circle, but in fact it is wobbling. Sometimes it is up, sometimes it is down, and that's why the shadows don't always fall on earth as we would expect. And when it does come here, the meeting point of earth's orbit and moon's orbit, only at this point, which is a very rare occasion, then a solar eclipse happens. That's why we do not have solar eclipse every month. So now we know that the moon shadow on earth is a very rare event. But when it does fall, the shadow has two very important parts. What are these? This is the first part, which is the densest part of the shadow. And whichever area of earth falls in this particular shadow, that area experiences a total solar eclipse. That means the entire sun is covered and it looks like the night time has arrived in middle of the day, while the other portion is the penumbra. This is the partial shadow. So this is a much lighter shadow than the denser part, and this is called penumbra, while this darker part, this is umbra. So we have umbra, the darker part of the moon shadow, and penumbra, which is on both the sides, and this is the lighter part of moon's shadow. So what happens when something falls in the darker or the lighter part? Let's see. So if the earth surface falls in the penumbra region, then what happens is the partial shadow region, then we experience a partial eclipse in that area. While if the earth surface falls in the umbra region, that is the dense shadow part, then we have a total eclipse like this. And sometimes in very rare events, it also happens that the moon actually covers the sun, but the outer parts of the sun can be seen. And in this kind of eclipse, it is called a annular eclipse. So we have the total solar eclipse, the annular eclipse, and the partial eclipse, depending on which part of the shadow of moon falls on which part of earth. So next time you experience that the daytime is converting into nighttime for a few seconds or a few minutes, then definitely there is a solar eclipse happening. And the right way to view a solar eclipse is using protective glasses. So don't forget your glasses and do experience the solar eclipse.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. You can also register for free at deltastep.com to get all learning resources as per ICSE, CBSE, IB, Cambridge, or any other curriculum. Over 5,000 amazing lectures across maths, science, English, and social science. Our unique interactive video technology keeps you engaged, and our iDictionary feature allows you to quickly revise any concept. Master each topic at your own pace with our adaptive practice technology and 1 million plus questions. Get instant answers and detailed solutions. Be exam ready by taking unlimited mock tests, performance analysis along with actionable feedback, personal tutors to resolve your slightest of doubts. That's not all. You also get amazing prizes like PlayStations, iPads, watches, and many more, along with certificates through our Earn As You Learn program. So at deltastep.com, learning is not just fun and easy, it's rewarding too. So register for free now.